Hey crew, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's video is more of a somber topic, but I wanted to get on here and discuss Steve Good. So many of you all out there in the big wide world have reached out to me. I'm sure by now everyone in the scroll saw woodworking community, which you guys know I love to do scroll saw woodworking, got the news that on Monday, March 2nd, Steve Good graduated to his heavenly home. I know he had been sick for a long time. He was on what we call the upswing and on his way to rehab, but fate took its own turn. I know Steve Good was a man of faith, and I know without a shadow of a doubt he is in a far better place than we will ever be here on this planet Earth. So that's what I take comfort in. And as I look at the scroll saw woodworking display wall out here in the workshop, it's just a legacy of Steve Good's pattern catalog. He offered so many thousands upon thousands of scroll saw patterns free to the public. He did have donation tabs, but I never heard him once ask in the years that I had been following him, and I'd been following him faithfully since 2013 or so. When I got back into scroll saw woodworking, I used his patterns a long time ago, but when I got back into scroll saw woodworking in 2013, I was basically following his blog post almost daily just to see what he had. And the man was an amazing, he was very like a machine, just pumping out the scroll saw patterns left, right, and center. He offered the custom compound cut keychain, custom keychain maker, and you all know that I put my own spin on it and made compound cut keychains with it. I actually made one and give it to Steve Good, and I want to talk about meeting him. The one time I was blessed to be able to meet the amazing man. But when I first got the news from another friend of mine in woodworking, Sterling Davis, when I seen it, you know, it was like my mouth dropped open. I'm like, oh, no way. He was getting better. What happened? And then I went and I read what had happened, and my thoughts and prayers are with his wife, with his family, and I want to thank them for sharing Steve with the big wide world. There's no telling how many people he corresponded with daily from all walks of life in this world we live in. As I said, I got to meet him one time, and it was so kind. But when I first got the news, I wanted to immediately come out here and film something, but I kind of put the brakes on that because I just wanted to stop and think about that process, because please know, I'm not doing this for monetization, for subscribers. I'm not doing it for the view count to get this video out there. This is just, I want to talk about it and remember him, because you guys know I am primarily associated with scroll saw woodworking, and me and him did correspond from time to time. Again, he got so many emails that it sometimes took a week or so for him to get back to me if I had a question with him, for him, and emailed him. But again, it's just kind of somber looking up here at all of the beautiful patterns that Steve Good has offered. And he done a lot of faith-based patterns, and I've made those. I made this one a long time ago, this floral cross design. This is Steve Good design. I made the Pirates Jolly Roger, and this is a previous video. I mean, just such a blessing to the scroll saw community. I don't think anyone else has ever done as much for scroll saw woodworking. The only other person that pops to mind is maybe the late Patrick Spillman. I have a lot of his old books, and that was some of the original patterns I tried out here in the workshop when I was first learning at the age of 14. But I mean, Steve also had compound cut designs, you know, like this, and his patterns ranged in difficulty. So it wasn't just a straight scroll saw pattern, you know, like to where you cut out the cross or the compound cut flower. There was some beginner, intermediate, and advanced designs. So no matter what skill set you had over at your scroll saw, you could easily pick it up, print out a pattern from his pattern catalog, and get to going. But again, when I got the news, you know, it was kind of like one of those heart-stopping moments, like, oh no, like, and then your thoughts turn to like the loss, you know, because now there's not going to be no more new patterns. He might have had some he was working on. I'm unsure of that. But, you know, and then you think, oh man, who is going to fill his shoes? Because those are massive shoes to fill. I do not know how to design scroll saw patterns at the time of this video's recording. And what he offered, as I just said, they went through several different skill sets, because you had the Halloween designs, you had the faith-based designs, you had the, if it's in camera frame here, the tropical and seafaring designs. And a lot of these designs I made and brought to life over here on this channel. And every time I always gave Steve Good credit and linked you guys back to his blog post to show him how much I truly appreciated what he done for scroll saw woodworking. When I first launched this channel back in 2017, I used a lot of Steve Good patterns, and a lot of the comments I originally got was, why do you keep using his patterns? Why do you keep using his patterns? Because I knew no matter where you are in the world, you could get online with Wi-Fi and download that pattern. Some of the patterns I'm now using are from discontinued magazines. Some of them were created and sent to me especially to use out here in the workshop, you know, like files and things like that. So when I first got started, I leaned heavily on Steve Good, and out of the goodness of his heart, he would give me constant shout outs. He would post a thumbnail from it on his blog post, and the first few times he'd done that, I cannot tell you how humbling that was for me, someone who was just getting their feet wet in the world of YouTube making and video making and everything. As a matter of fact, the very first video I made, I cut out my name, Artisan Pirate, using the Steve Good pattern generator that he offered and give away freely. He gives so much to the community. But I want to talk about the first time I ever met the kind and amazing Steve Good. The very first time I met him was and the only time, unfortunately, I ever got to meet him and talk to him was in 2019. I started the YouTube channel in 2017, in winter of 2017, and 2019, you know, I was getting subscribers, getting followers on the social medias, and then I saw an advertisement for the Klingspor's Woodworking Extravaganza. Now, at the time, I did not know what Klingspor was, but it just started popping up on my Facebook feeds, and then I seen it said, meet Steve Good of Scroll Saw Workshop at the Hickory Metro Convention Center. And I'm like, wait, Hickory's in North Carolina. Again, I was unaware of the event. I didn't know nothing about the North Carolina woodworkers, about, you know, the saw stop saws. I did not know nothing about Rikon or Tools Today or CNC machines, laser engravers, or 3D printers, none of that. So we planned it, myself, my mom, and a family friend. We planned it for a day trip, and we went up there and met him, and it was like a rock star was in that building in the Hickory Metro Convention Center. He was over with the Carolina Scrollers. Again, I didn't know who they were. I got to meet so many people, and it was kind of humbling that at the time, even though the channel was still in its infancy and only its second year, so many people at the time recognized me. But I made a beeline straight for Steve Good. I shook his hand. I made him a keychain in the compound cut manner, and he said he didn't offer them like that because of the letter discrepancy. Because like if you had like a short 5-letter name and then your last name was like 8 or 10 letters long, he said it would be hard to design those pattern fobs. And I totally understand that, but again, I have found a workaround with that. But I made him a keychain and I give it to him, and he embraced me and hugged me after he shook my hand, and he said, thank you for using my designs. And then I asked him, I said, can I have your blessing to use the patterns going forward, you know, to teach with? Again, because I said a lot of people are asking me why I use your patterns, and I'm like, number one, of course they're free, but also anyone who has access to the internet can go and download it and try the patterns that I show on the website back when I was doing those. Again, we've graduated to a lot more complex patterns in the years since. But he said, of course, absolutely. He said, you have my full permission to use any other patterns on the catalog and teach with them over on your YouTube channel. And then I hugged him, and just a very kind individual man. Just very, very kind. But here is the photo we got together. You can see I had the pirate shirt on, and there he is as tradition with his scroll saw shirt on. Try not to get a glare on it, but see, he was taller than me. I'm 6'2". I couldn't believe how tall he was, you know. But just very kind and courteous. And then at this event, I also got to meet Sterling Davis. And when Steve was recovering, again, he was on the upswing, his family released the ad address that you could send stuff to. I also have a photo with Steve Good, myself, and Sterling Davis that was also taken the same day. It was also the first time I got to meet Sterling, and he's posted his own memorial video if you guys want to go and see that. But I got a picture of them, so I printed it out, I think a 5x7 or a 4x6, and we sent it to Steve Good, and hopefully him and his family have it, just to show how much we truly appreciate him. And he is going to be missed. It's going to be a huge void in the scroll saw woodworking community going forward, and I hope someone takes up the mantle for doing patterns. I don't know how long his website will be on. Again, he paid for that out of pocket, you know, for the patterns to stay up. He offered the thumb drives. He offered to download the catalog. I've got so many of his patterns saved that I wanted to bring to life for future YouTube videos. And as a matter of fact, our first Easter themed scroll saw project video will be an older Steve Good design, but please be aware that when I upload this video, he was still in hospital, so I did not say anything about his passing, but it'll come out, you know, around the Easter season, so just please be aware of that. But a beautiful design he released back in 2020. And again, Steve was just synonymous with scroll saw woodworking. With every issue of Scroll Saw Woodworking and Crafts magazine by Fox Travel Publishing that came out, on the back cover or in the pages, you had Steve Good there representing Bearwood Supply, Pegasus scroll saws. He was an advocate for the Seiko scroll saws as well. And anytime a new scroll saw came on the market, he almost always done an review video for it. And I mean, just so much knowledge and information he gave for scroll saw woodworking. And again, this video is not for likes, it's not for comments, it's not for monetization, it's not for a view count. I just wanted to get on here and publicly thank Steve Good, because after the wheels really got going on the YouTube channel and it really started growing and I started doing live scroll saw demos, I was always like, man, I can't wait to see Steve Good again so I can just talk to him about all this and just how excited I am for it. But fate had other plans. But again, I know that Steve Good was a man of faith, and he is in a far, far better place than we will ever be here on earth. When I met him, he gave me one of these laser engraved keychains. It says thank you from the scroll saw workshop, and I've got it appropriately hanging over here on the scroll saw display wall. Again, I can look through this wall from one end to the other and probably count 50 Steve Good designs that were featured videos on here. And again, only thing I was trying to do was make the projects and bring them to life visually to hopefully inspire you guys to go out in your garage or workshops and try the patterns and make something on your scroll saw to show how versatile that tool is. My goal here is to still continue to teach scroll saw woodworking, and I hope in some way, shape, or form I have justified Steve Good's patterns that he has offered throughout the years. And again, I am going to miss him tremendously. I'm going to miss the occasional email when we corresponded. Just a great man gone way, way too soon. I'm going to miss you, Steve Good. God bless you, and my thoughts and prayers are with your family.